Hello everyone and welcome in Prague. If you're in Prague for the very first time, let us give you 10 tips on the most interesting spots to visit while in the Old Town. These places are not ranked from the best to the worst, they're just the places that we like and think that you should check out as well while wandering around the Old Town. Number 1, the Old Town Hall with its tower and the astronomical clock. Now really this is one of the must-dos when you're here in Prague. When you climb up the tower, the view from the top is absolutely breathtaking since you can see the entire Old Town like in your hand. Also on every full hour, people gather here in front of the astronomical clock to watch its show. During the show, the 12 disciples of Jesus come all around and 4 small statues on the sides of the clock are moving, representing 3 sins and death. Number 2, the Church of St. James. Even though nowadays it's a church overlooked by many, the Church of St. James belongs to one of the most beautiful churches of the Old Town. Its history dates back till the very beginning of 14th century, but nowadays it's known as one of the most amazing Baroque churches you can find here. When you walk inside, you'll be overwhelmed by its beauty inside. A lot of different Baroque altars, beautiful frescoes on its ceiling. It's definitely a church worth your visit. Number 3, Dlouhá Street. Dlouhá Street is a street that comes right off the Old Town Square and is known as a street full of bars and great restaurants. One of the restaurants we like is a restaurant called Lokal, which actually means local, specializes on Czech cuisine, and they have a great Czech beer on tap, the Pilsner Urquell. Or if you'll be really fed up with Czech cuisine, you can visit one of the best Vietnamese restaurants in town called Banh Mi Ba. By the way, they specialize on baguettes and I gotta say, they're really delicious. Number 4 is for all beer lovers. If you enjoy really good beer, one of the best microbreweries in the Prague city center is a microbrewery called Eau de Rugy, which means at 3 roses. They have usually on tap 4 to 6 types of beer, and they also serve traditional Czech cuisine. Number 5 is Clementinum. Clementinum was originally built as a Jesuit college between years 1556 to 1770, but nowadays it's used as a seat of our National Library. Besides the library, it's also used as a museum. You can buy the ticket, visit an amazing concert hall, one of the most beautiful libraries in the world, as well as their astronomical tower, which gives you quite an interesting view around the Old Town. Number 6 is Choco Cafe. If you need to warm up during a cold day like today, there's nothing better than warming yourself up with a cup of hot chocolate in your hands. Choco Cafe is a small family business. They serve hot chocolates on tens of different versions with things like salt, chili, or fresh cherries. So if you have a sweet tooth, Choco Cafe is your place. Number 7, Original Coffee. Original Coffee is one of the best cafes in a Prague city center where you can expect nothing less than specialty fair trade coffee. So if you need to get your daily dose of caffeine, take a look at Original Coffee. Number 8, the Old Jewish Cemetery. The Old Jewish Cemetery in Prague belongs to one of the most interesting cemeteries in the world. Due to a lack of space, Jewish community was forced to squeeze their burials onto a very small area, which resulted in a cemetery which has about 100,000 people that are buried in 8 to 12 layers. Number 9 is the Charles Bridge. The Charles Bridge was founded by Charles IV in the second half of 14th century. Until nowadays, it belongs to one of the most visited sites of Prague, so there's pretty much no way how you can miss the bridge. However, I recommend coming to the bridge not just during the day, but also at night, when the bridge is beautifully lit up and you can take some amazing photographs. And number 10 is a Rudolfinum. Now, if you're a real music lover, Rudolfinum is a building that you should not miss in Prague because it's known as one of the most famous concert halls in Prague. It's originally a building from the end of 19th century, but even nowadays, if there's an important concert in Prague, it always takes a place here. So, if you're a real music lover, definitely check out Rudolfinum. So these were the 10 spots that we think are worth checking out. If you have your own favorite spots, let us know in the comments below, or just write us your experience that you had in these places we recommend. So, happy travels and see you sometime in Prague.